Hey guys, welcome back to the channel in the Let's Farm Iowa series here on UMRV. So we are in the first week of April here, and it's planting season, so we got beans and corn to plant this year. Like I said, we're not going to be doing any grains this year, just due to the fact that we don't really need them. So the reason that I mainly do grains is for the straw for the cows, but this year we have a lot of straw bales, and we will be able to use our corn stalk bales for bedding as well if we need it. So obviously it kind of screws up the crop rotation, but I think it'll be fine for a year, and then I think this year we'll probably try and plant some winter wheat if we can stay on schedule. So we were just here in the shop getting these tanks taken off the 765 here, and we need to get the air drill hooked up so we can plant some beans. So let's get into that. Should be enough room in the big shed here to get this drill out. There's not. Gotta move the semi quick. As we let this kind of build up some air, we'll get that moved out, and then we'll get hooked up and loaded up with seed and all that good stuff. We have the other semi-truck hooked up to the tender trailer here, so that's pretty much ready to go. We have seed in it, we have full liquid fertilizer in the tanks, so that's good to go, and should last us majority of planting season. At least I'm sure the fertilizer will. I'm not sure about the seed yet. Maybe making another trip down to the co-op to buy some more seed, but as we don't use fertilizer on the on beans, we should be fine with fertilizer this year. So I'll catch you guys in a bit once we get all this equipment moved out. So I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I completely forgot that seed tender did not work with this drill. That one completely slipped my mind from when we were trying to start this series in spring, and then I realized that that seed tender didn't work. So yeah, so we're doing it the old school way. Luckily we got a few boxes of seed here that we usually purchase in the spring, just in case for overflow, or not overflow, extra need for extra seed. So we got a few pro boxes here, some Pioneer seed that we have laying around, because that would have put a big old dent in our plans if we didn't have these. So luckily we got something laying around. We might need to just dump the seed from the tender into these pro boxes and then load this drill with the pro boxes. That's possibly another option that we could do. So yeah, because that tender is full of soybean seed, so we're gonna have to figure out something to do there. So might be an experiment, because that idea just came to me. So that's definitely going to be something that we need to experiment with. So the plan, I think that's going to be good enough for now, at least for just the first time out. We want to make sure everything's running smooth and all that good stuff, so we don't really need to fully fill it up yet. So it's pretty much 75%. That's pretty much good to go. So the plan is that we're going to be planting beans back here in this field this year. These two fields were corn. We're going to be doing beans here, and beans here, as well, and then we're going to be doing corn on corn here, and then corn on this field as well. So that is kind of the plan for this year. We will probably be chopping. We might end up chopping this corn again just because the yield isn't going to be as good because it is corn on corn ground. Yeah, I think that's probably going to be the plan. So we're going to be double chopping this field. So get our beans in first. Start down here on this. Oh shoot. Maybe we don't want to do that. Is this... I never line things up right. Maybe we won't do corn on corn. Because this field is ready to go, but it had beans in it. So maybe we actually go beans, corn, corn. I think that's probably what we're gonna do. We'll go beans here. We'll start planting this right now. We'll get the guy going on tillage in that field once we're done, or once he's done. So we'll be just chasing the tillage pretty much. Yeah, I like that idea. That'll be good. Good thing we thought that one out, because I think that's going to be a good plan for the spring. There's something about this corner right here that just makes your equipment slide. Doesn't matter what it is. I mean, it might be that I was going too fast, but it's always something there that makes your stuff slide about. So I also need to change the way course play works, it looks like, because the guy's lifting his implement too early. So I need to make sure he's lifting late. Let's get unfolded here. Just lining up. Fire it up. Everything's looking good, sounding good. Lower it down. Off we go. First year planting our own farm. Feels good. Maybe slow that down a little bit. Don't want to be going 9 miles an hour. I think 6, 7 will be fine. Yeah, 7 feels like a good speed. Everything looks like it's planting good, so happy about that. Yeah, I'm happy that we kind of rethought what we were going to do, because now we can kind of avoid the corn on corn ground. So we can go beans here. That was corn. The other field that's just next door was oats. So we can go into beans there. It's kind of screwing things up, but that's kind of how it is with your first year, I feel like. Because you're kind of at the mercy of what was planted already type of thing. So we'll get the crop rotation sorted out eventually. So love this planting setup. I think it just looks so good. I don't know why, but I always feel like a Challenger with a John Deere implement just looks real nice. Something about it. Don't know what, but I just really like it. I was tempted to go with a deer planter as well, and maybe we will eventually upgrade into a deer planter, but we got to give the Kinsey a go first. I haven't used that Kinsey yet in FS, so I actually haven't used the like the 24 row deer planters either, so but for now we'll have a good crack with the Kinsey planter. It looks like that's a good match as well, I think. Challenger with the Kinsey planter. I think a Challenger is just kind of goes with anything. It's just a slick little machine. They just look good. Happy that we went with Challenger on this series. I was itching to get some Challenger equipment ran, but this was a perfect one for it. So it's good that the worker is finishing up. He's not really going to be in our way, and we won't be in his way much. Always forget that we set our cruise to a lower speed. This might be a good opportunity for a picture. There you go. Nice picture taken. He's going at like 9 miles an hour, so he's definitely going to overtake us. Pictures taken, maybe possible thumbnails. Live thumbnail taking. Anywho, yeah, I think that we're probably going to throw this into a quick montage, and yeah, we'll see you guys after the montage. So we're just coming up here on the last pass of this field. We have used 10% of our seeds, so as you can see up in the top left, we're definitely not putting down very much seed. So I would expect this seed to last us this field, obviously, plus the whole next field too, which is our biggest field we have. So we shouldn't have any problems with seed for soybeans, at least. So we'll have to figure out what we want to do with the seed and the tender, because we're not going to need it. Maybe we can exchange it for some corn seed or something. I don't know. We'll figure that out. But I'm really hoping that seed tender works with the Kinsey planter. Because I haven't even tested it. If not, we might have to figure out another option for a tender. I mean, the nice thing is that our fields are very close to our farm, so I mean, really, we probably wouldn't even need a seed tender, but I like using tenders just for the, I don't know, functionality, realism of it. So, especially when you're running big equipment like this, you're running a seed tender of some sort. So, yeah, maybe if that doesn't work with the Kinsey planter, maybe we gotta either get a new seed tender, or I need to try and do some work on it. So, did I say? Oh, I think originally we were going to do this one in beans. We're not doing this one in beans anymore. We're doing this other field that we're disking up right now. So, head down there. But I think we're probably going to do that off camera. I know that this episode is probably going to be a little bit shorter. I haven't had a ton of time in the day to actually record this episode. Been busy, so unfortunately this video might be a little bit shorter than most of you would like, but that is going to be it for this video. I hope you still enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.